Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 8 of an Elder Scrolls Online Gremoor Edition walkthrough. When we last left off, we had just learned that some miners were disappearing from a mining town that we found inside of Blackreach. So, we're about to go investigate these disappearing miners and try to help these ghost hunters who believe that maybe the spirits are causing the disappearance. So we're going to go do that right now.
You've done it, Claudina. Truly excellent work.
Phoebe, we have a visitor. Watch your step. Would hate for you to lose a foot when we've only just met.
Ah, hello! You're rather strapping, aren't you? If you're here about the traps, there's no need to worry. Claudina fixed them right up. She's really quite good at this. I can almost guarantee that they won't trip anyone else today.
What are these traps supposed to catch?
Spirits, of course. Ideally, the ones that have been terrorizing these poor people. My mentor and I have been given the important responsibility of investigating the mysterious disappearances down here. We're supernatural specialists of a sort.
Have you found anything?
We're perilously close. Claudina has been doing this for years. She's practically an expert. I'm just her apprentice, but so far there hasn't been a case that we couldn't solve. Dusktown is in capable hands.
The Overseer wants you to leave.
Leave? But we're so close to figuring this out. If we just had a little more time, and maybe a set of extra hands? You look very clever. I'm sure if you joined us, we'd solve this in no time. Interested? Claudina would reward you, I'm sure.
What needs to be done exactly?
We identified a few spots with reported spiritual activity. Here, take Claudina's notes. The hope is that placing traps here will increase our chances of capturing an entity and figuring out what happened to the missing miners. Exciting, right?
What do you think happened to the miners?
I'm not sure. I used to try and guess the conclusions of our cases, but I was almost always wrong. Claudina says not to speculate too early. Each case is different and requires a different approach. I hope the missing people are safe at any rate.
Who are you exactly?
Me? Oh, I'm practically no one. I'm just a mage that never really fit in anywhere. That is, until I heard of Claudina's exploits. I've always been obsessed with her work, so I tracked her down and begged her to take me on as her assistant.
What's Claudina's story?
I don't possibly have the time to tell you of her many amazing exploits. Claudina is a renowned figure when it comes to the study of the supernatural. She's had a lustrous career and published much of her work. You should read some. She's my hero.
How did you convince her to let you be her assistant?
It wasn't easy. Claudina built her business herself. After her husband died, she used his fortune to pursue her studies and has been on her own ever since. But I think she saw the benefit in a pair of young hands and an eager mind.
All right, what will these traps do?
Oh, what a wonderful question. I won't bore you with the details, though they are fascinating. Essentially, these traps will magically weaken the spirit. Once it passes through the physical barrier, the warding spells render it unable to move.
So you've done this before?
Absolutely! My very first case with Claudina, we captured a very powerful ghost with such a trap. I'll never forget. It burst forth from the wardrobe and I nearly died of fright. Thankfully, Claudina pushed me out of the way, just in time.
Phoebe convinced you to help us, did she?
She did.
You have my thanks. But I hope you're prepared to work. This is a very serious responsibility. We owe it to these people to ease their fears. This is my life's work. I do not take it lightly.
And who are you?
My name is Claudina Ildine. I deal in the supernatural and strange. Sometimes that means reuniting families with their lost loved ones that were taken too soon. Other times it means hunting dark, malicious spirits in ancient ruins.
What are you doing in Blackreach?
Phoebe and I go where there is need. Our work often takes us to strange places, though I will admit this place tops the list. There are restless spirits everywhere. They exist on the peaks of mountains, just as they do in the underbelly of the earth.
What do you think is happening here?
It's too soon to tell. I have endless theories, but I need more evidence. I would be happy to indulge your curiosities after our business here is concluded. But, as it stands, I cannot afford to become distracted by mere possibilities.
All right.
an exciting case. I simply must write down this new development.
Focus on the task at hand, Phoebe. There will be time for that later.
Alright, placed one spirit trap. Placed another one. I think I missed a lore book down here. Yeah, right here. Or no. Yeah, there's a water skin right next to it. Holy Sweet Roll Liturgy. It's like a song about sweet rolls. Alright, just need to place one more. Then go talk to Phoebe. The Exploits of Miss Claudina Ildine. Alright, so there's a long story. This is written by Phoebe Bernard. Huh.
You're back! Did you have any trouble setting up the traps?
The traps are placed.
Great work! You're a natural. Have you ever considered making this your life's work? It's
No.
really quite rewarding, and you certainly have the aptitude for it.
No.
Anyway, I'm sure Elle will be relieved to hear that they're all set up now.
Who is Elle?
Elle Bitterblade, the head of Dusktown. She hired us, though she's been understandably doubtful since her husband, Overseer Earlvar, kicked us out of the mines earlier. Maybe you could help smooth things over by telling her the traps are set up?
Okay, I'll talk to Elle.
Oh, thank you so much. Claudina and I are good with the spirit side of things, but we struggle with people. If you talk to Elle and assure her that we're doing everything we can, she'd probably feel better. She should be right outside the mines.
Why were you kicked out of the mines?
Well, remember what I said earlier about the traps? We had an incident with the mine foreman, but he wasn't in any danger. We freed his leg easily and got all the paint off. We fixed the traps, but nonetheless, the mines are off limits to us now.
Alright. So many quest icons. It's becoming difficult to find the one for this quest. Alright, I'm obviously going the wrong way.
Gremoor, please. There's no need for alarm.
But Captain Agaron is missing now. Who will protect us?
We don't need protection. We're perfectly safe.
You're wrong. There's something evil haunting this place, and we're its next victims. You should get out of Blackreach while you still can, stranger. The mines are haunted. Our leaders may be trying to pretend nothing's wrong, but they're not fooling anyone. This place is angry. We never should have come down here.
You think the mines are haunted?
What else could it be? The job offer I responded to promised profits from a new and exciting secret mining venture. But ever since we got down here, we've had nothing but trouble. There's something evil in Blackreach, and it ain't worth the money.
Do you think the ghost hunters Elle hired are helping?
Hard to say. They seem capable enough. But what if what we're up against is too big for them? This whole place is one giant unknown. Blackreach doesn't abide by the same rules as everywhere else. Maybe its spirits don't either.
Elle and Overseer Orvar seem to think the missing people might have wandered off.
I don't think either of them really believe that. They're just trying to keep everyone from panicking. They can only make excuses for so long. Sooner or later, they'll have to come to terms with the fact that something down here wants us all dead.
What do you think, Elle?
I hope this investigation wraps up quickly. There's work to be done.
I came to tell you that they finished setting up the traps.
Are you another one of that woman's assistants? Look, when I hired those two, they assured me that they had things well in hand. But we've got another person missing, and my people are scrambling over themselves in their fear.
Who's missing?
My town guard, Captain Agron. He was last seen at the administrative offices, but then he didn't show up for his posting. He just up and vanished, same as the others.
That doesn't sound good. Do you think he wandered off?
Possibly, but I wouldn't have taken Captain Agron for a deserter. If you're helping those ghost hunters, would you take a look in the offices? My people are scared. I'd like to have a working theory to give them, at least.
Okay, I'll check the offices.
Here, take my keys. They'll give you access. But please, keep your investigation out of the mines. After that incident this morning, Erlvar only wants workers down there. Best to keep everyone safe.
What do you think is really going on here?
At this point, I'm ready to believe it's all a grand joke being played at my expense. I don't know if it's just miners wandering off, or if it's malevolent spirits. But if this doesn't get figured out soon, my whole operation is going under.
Can you tell me more about the mining consortium?
I started this venture with my husband. Supposing all of this chaos doesn't completely ruin us, our goal is to be the first to capitalize on Blackreach's frontier. A few days ago, I would have told you we were doing just that. Now, I'm not so sure.
Are you investigating this now as well? We already have too many people involved as it is.
Just trying to figure out what's going on, man. Alright, I gotta find some way to get up there. Looks like I can run up this hill.
This is the place, Claudina. The locals say Captain Agron disappeared from this very spot.
It's locked. We must find a way inside. This site is vital to the investigation. Perhaps we should break down the door. Talk to Phoebe. I need space to come up with a solution.
Oh good, you're just in time. We've hit a wall in the investigation. How did it go with Elle?
She gave me keys to investigate the offices.
Oh, great! That's wonderful! Now we don't have to find another way inside. I keep telling Claudina you're a natural. You've just taken to all of this so splendidly. I'm thrilled you get to participate in the ceremony.
Ceremony? What ceremony?
I envy you, getting to experience it for the first time. Basically, if Captain Agron disappeared here, there might be some kind of spiritual residue left over from whatever took place. We need to conduct a ritual to try and harness it.
Okay, I'll help with the ceremony.
Here, you take the spirit summoning whistle. When I spread the salts, you blow it. And if there are any spirits remaining in the area, the tone will force them out of hiding. It's a big responsibility, but I know you're ready for it.
Does it actually work?
It varies by situation, but I've seen it work well over a dozen times. Some spirits find it more annoying than anything, but others are very susceptible to the sound. There are few supernatural beings that can ignore it, however.
Okay.
In here is powerful. Don't you think, Claudina? We're onto something. All right, here go the smelling salts. Get ready with the whistle. Do you hear that? It's coming from upstairs.
Slow down, Phoebe. Be vigilant, not hurried.
Did you see that basket move?
Phoebe, wait. What have I told you about jumping to conclusions?
Missing miners. Captain Agaran, I implore you, stop investigating the disappearances so loudly. If word gets out that miners are disappearing, the town will panic. You know how superstitious the workers are. I am sure a logical explanation will surface soon. If you must continue this, can we at least speak privately about how you may do so subtly? Meet me in the caverns behind town to talk about a reasonable plan of action. I would invite you to my office, but again, discretion is of the utmost importance. Let's not attract any more attention than we already have. Earlvar.
You'll have to forgive Phoebe. She's still young, and for all her scholarly knowledge, she's prone to startling at the slightest provocation. Did you find anything worthwhile?
I found proof that Captain Agaran was looking for the missing miners.
Let me see that. This is from Earlvar, the mine overseer. Could it be mere coincidence that the town guard investigating the mystery of the miners just happens to be the next to go missing?
Nope.
I think not. There is something amiss here.
Are you familiar with the cavern he mentions in the letter?
I have some idea. There's one just below, tucked away in the back of the town. Phoebe may be indisposed for the moment, so I'm counting on you to join me. Keep her whistle on you. We may need it.
Yeah. I could try to steal this, I guess, but, there's somebody standing right there.
What was all that screaming?
Oh, no worries here. All part of the process, I assure you.
My people are scared enough as it is, and these excessive...
She's gonna repeat herself. Can't get anything new from Phoebe either.
I'm certain these are the caves mentioned in the letter. Use the spirit whistle here. What was that? Hurry, push forward. Hurry, push forward. There's something in the cave.
Alright, let's see.
Agaron, no! Gods, no! Captain Agaron, he's... dead. How can he be dead? This wasn't supposed to happen. None of this was supposed to happen.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I was supposed to meet Captain Agaron, but as I passed the caves, I heard a cry. I ran in to find him bleeding out. He died before I could ask what happened. Agaron was a fine man. He didn't deserve this fate. This is unacceptable.
Did you see what attacked him?
No, I didn't. You two need to leave. Stop investigating this. Gather your assistant, pack your things, and get out of Blackreach. This is getting far too dangerous, and I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. Please.
What do you mean?
We're wasting time. Just go!
We need to talk.
Yeah, I'd say so. Why won't you talk to me? There she goes, finally.
I feel Overseer Erlvar knows more than he told us. The last thing we should do is heed his advice to quit now.
Why would Overseer Ulvar mislead us?
That I do not know, but he seems to be increasingly agitated as we continue to investigate. I may deal in spirits more often than I deal with the living, but I know when I'm being led by the nose. He's hiding something. Let's find out what.
How do we do that?
Captain Agaron's wounds are fresh, which means the culprit can't have gone far. We didn't see anything on our way in, so whatever attacked him must have left through the other side of the cave. We should see if we can pick up its trail.
All right.
Come, it can't have gone far. Right, let's move. Every second we waste is one we could be using to our advantage. Look! Whatever killed Captain Agaron must have triggered one of our traps. There's footprints! Follow those footprints. This thing's not getting away.
Oh, I need to follow the footprints. It's not really what I'm doing. Pay attention. Here we go. Yeah, those are heading this way. Alright. More footprints over here. Looks like it went up this way.
Curious. Spirits don't use trap doors. Be one with the shadows. We cannot afford to be seen.
All right, we're inside the mines now where we said we weren't going to go.
A
so
strange mist. Follow it. It's Erlvar. Stay low.
Broick, killing Captain Agron was not part of our deal.
I am a vampire, Erlvar. I have needs. I made that clear when you hired me.
I hired you to protect my people. This was not what we agreed. You've taken it too far.
Who are you to reprimand me? You haven't seen too far. Just wait.
It's all beginning to make sense. Overseer Erlvar employed a vampire to protect the mine. How dastardly. I believe that explains the missing miners quite succinctly. He must have given the vampire people in exchange for protection for the rest of his workers. But from what, I wonder?
should we tell Elle what we discovered?
Not yet. Despite our ingenious detective work, right now it's still the Overseer's word against ours. And he's already given Elle reason to distrust us. What we need is definitive proof, then she'll have to listen.
How do we find that?
I believe the Overseer's office is just across the mine. We should investigate. Of course, we have to find a way in first. Perhaps you could pick the lock, or steal his key. I'm somewhat out of my element now.
Yeah, I'll find a way into the office.
Excellent. You are truly the purveyor of justice Phoebe made you out to be. Just be careful. If we manage to get ourselves caught, we won't get the chance to prove anything.
Alright, I gotta go up on this platform, I think. Why did that person go in the hiding spot? There's nothing here. I just need to get up here somehow.
Creatures down here. Beautiful in their own way.
Probably need to go down here and find a ladder somewhere.
My step. The shadows will betray you down here.
Oh, that was just about
Leave, so
the
I
end right there.
called the guard.
I'm not
I see a
blind.
bounty.
I saw what
Where's the guard? You won't be so brave when the guard arrives.
Uh-oh. Ah, I got 28 bounty now. Alright, I shouldn't have blindly followed that quest icon. It was just leading me to the Overseer where I could pickpocket him, but I don't want to do that. I want to
What do you think happened to Horrell?
pick the lock.
I asked nicely. Now the guard can deal with it.
Uh-oh. I'm not being a very good, sneaky Nightblade today.
What did you find?
Letter to the Overseer. More and more vampires arrive in Blackreach every day. Their attacks grow more frequent. I can only fight off so many before your miners realize the danger and abandon the town. I believe Captain Agaran already suspects something. You must speak with him soon to quell his concerns. As promised, I'm doing all that I can to protect your venture, but with the rise in attacks, the situation is more arduous than I anticipated. Due to the increased risk, I require additional blood donors, preferably weaker targets whose disappearance will likely go unnoticed. If you have reservations about this, remember that I have proof of our arrangement. If you want this to remain between us, do as I ask. Bruick. Right, so we clearly know what's going on now.
That look on your face. Tell me you found something.
This proves Overseer Urlvar gave miners to a vampire in exchange for the mine's protection.
And explains what he was trying to protect his people from. It is not enough to simply turn this evidence over to El. I was hired to help this town. Spirits or no, I have a responsibility. We must stop this horror.
Yes, so what do we do?
The vampire seemed as though he was threatening Overseer Urlvar at the end of their altercation. Perhaps he's planning some kind of retaliation. If so, there's a chance we could catch him in the act if we find him.
Let's track him down.
We need to investigate the mines. There has to be a clue that will point us in the direction of that monster. Let's leave here. Dusktown needs us.
Okay.
A body? This has to be the vampire's doing. I bet he didn't stop at one. Look for more.
The guard is on its way, intruder.
Finding dead bodies everywhere.
You could have walked out. Now the guards will haul you away.
The vampire. Follow him, but stay out of sight.
As if mining wasn't dangerous enough work. Now we're trying to do it in just about the scariest place ever.
The guard knows how to deal with the likes of you.
Wait, is this an actual enemy? Or am I gonna get a bounty by killing this person?
It's too dark to even see what you're doing down here.
Ah.
I hate the chill that comes from this damn place.
There it is. There's the vampire.
The fiend. We have to stop him.
Why is the quest icon showing up here when the vampire appears to be down there? Alright, now we're all the way back here, and I can talk
Curse
to
him.
Claudina.
We'll never be able to catch him like this. How do we apprehend a man who can vanish into thin air right before our eyes?
Do you have anything that can trap him?
Vampires do not obey the same laws as specters and ghosts. My tools would be useless against him. Unless... Phoebe's whistle. Do you still have it? It's designed to emit a tone that's unsavory to immortal creatures. Perhaps it will disturb him.
Do you think it will work?
It's impossible to say without evidence. But it wasn't made specifically with spirits in mind, so there is a chance. Go on, try it. This is the only plan we've got. There he goes. Follow him.
I don't see him.
More bodies. He's leaving a trail.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, now I see him, finally. And try to chase the vampire.
Come, he's not getting away.
Alright. Here he is. boy, this doesn't look good. Nope. Oh, it was close.
We're so close to solving this. Hurry!
List of targets. The following miners have been underperforming of late. If they happen to disappear, they will not be missed. I hope they make suitable donors for you. Please, make their deaths quick. I do not want them to suffer needlessly. Adrid, drunk, disorderly behavior. Dreva, stole from the mess hall. Harold, lazy, performs half the work. A word of caution. The miners are starting to grow concerned about these disappearances. The more you can space these out, the better. I don't want Elle getting wind of our arrangement. Things will end badly for both of us should my wife discover my involvement. Overseer Ulvar. And here's a vial of blood. A glass vial of red, thick liquid. It is clearly fresh blood and smells thickly of iron.
We have our proof. Let us return to Dusktown.
Good thing there was water there. Alright, I need to find a... I want to say I need to find a guard to pay my, look at this, Ordinator's Indulgence. A discharge of obligations awarded by an Ordinator for certain favors discreetly performed for the Tribunal. Alright. I need to get that fenced. It's not going to work, though, because I'm going to surely come across a guard before I can make it to an outlaw's refuge.
This is ridiculous. You can't waltz in here and accuse me of such a thing.
My husband would never do something so insane. I don't suppose you have any proof?
Proof? What proof could they possibly have? This entire charade is ridiculous. No one will listen to a word you say.
Oh, yeah?
You and your associates accuse my husband of outrageous actions. Making deals with monsters? Murder? I hope you have a damn good reason.
It's true. We have proof.
Let me see that. Donors? But I don't understand. You can't mean... Ulvar was feeding innocent miners to a vampire in order to keep everyone safe? How could this happen? How could I not have known? These were my people!
Overseer Ulvar tried to confront the vampire, but it was already too late.
The fact that he realized he was in over his head doesn't excuse the abhorrent decision in the first place. This is sickening. We both want to protect our people, but to think he'd resort to something so barbaric.
At least you have the answers now.
You're right. We would have been left to wonder and kept losing people were it not for you and those two over there. Just tell me one thing. Did you kill the vampire responsible?
Yes, I killed him.
Good. Good. At least there's that. Ulvar, you foolish man. What have you done?
You're going to prison, Ulvar.
He's ruined. I swear to you, I was only trying to keep my people safe.
Yep. I'll let her deal with you.
Another case solved. Though we weren't dealing in spirits today, I have no doubt you'd make a fine ghost hunter. You have a natural talent for investigation. Elle has my sympathy. It is not easy to condemn someone you love.
She seems to be taking it well.
She's strong. She will be fine. Anyway, it was an honor to work with you. If you ever find yourself tangled in the world of spirits again, I do hope you'll seek us out. Here, take this for your time. You undoubtedly deserve it.
And there is a Bitterblade mining helmet. We can decon
You know,
that.
I think Phoebe looks up to you. You've become a point of inspiration for her. I know we both hope our paths cross again.
Will the two of you stay in Dusktown?
Perhaps. I still sense dark energies here. This place writhes with uneasy spirits. Overseer Earlvar was the culprit this time, but with him removed, perhaps the true spiritual mysteries of Blackreach will unravel themselves.
Are you happy we caught Overseer Orvar?
Happiness is not something I often associate with my line of work. Dealing with the dead is often a somber affair. But dealing with the living can be too, I suppose. I am merely satisfied with our end result.
Level 9. Alright, and I want to get a Prophet's Inferno Staff. And we can morph Grand Healing now. I think I'm going to hold off on that, though. And instead, I'm going to take a passive. Let's take Master Assassin. Increases your weapon and spell damage by 5% while you are sneaking or invisible. Maybe. Refreshing Shadows. Increases your health, stamina, and magic recovery by 7%. Then we've got Catalyst. After drinking a potion, you gain 10 ultimate. I think I'll take Refreshing Shadows. Let's talk to Phoebe.
You did it! I can't believe this was only your first case. You were incredible. You remind me of Claudina. I want to be more like both of you. Fearless, strong, unbeatable. Thank you for stepping up to help. We couldn't have done this without you.
Are you disappointed that we didn't deal with any actual spirits?
Yes and no. I was rather excited about the possibility of encountering a spirit down here. This is unmapped territory in both the physical and spiritual sense, after all. But I am glad we were able to help these people. It feels good to be of use.
What will you and Claudina do next?
I'm not quite sure. Claudina and I travel all over, wherever the work takes us. But wherever we end up, I hope you'll seek us out. Next time you see me, I'll be much braver and have quite a few more cases under my belt.
All right. All right, the only thing I want to do now, I'm going to wait until the next video to do...
All this time, the Overseer was working with a vampire. I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
All those people disappeared, and the Overseer was behind it all along? That's terrible.
Secret deals with witches and vampires. What's this world coming to?
Never trust the people holding the purse strings. They always betray you.
Yeah, very sad that happened. So, I'm going to wait until the next video to do the Dark Clouds over Solitude, continue that quest. But meanwhile, I do want to go to the... I've got this stolen item, and I need to get rid of it, and make some money off of it. So, I'm going to go to Outlaw's Refuge and see if I can sell it to someone there. Let's see. It should be listed on the map somewhere. Alright, here's some fences right here. And it looks like it's on the other side, maybe.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Solitude Outlaw's Refuge. Here we go.
Hello?
That guy looks like he's drunk. Probably had too much meat.
I stole every single sign from Morthal a few years ago. Ah, it was glorious. Do tell me, you have signs of your own to sell?
Oh, and I can get this person to clear my bounty, too, for 12 gold. Whereas it would cost me 25 gold if I went to a guard, so this is great. Here's 12 gold, clear my bounty. You are now upstanding, great.
I see a glint in your eyes that tells me you have something for me. Please tell me it's the annoying no thieves allowed sign from the Lonely Troll. I put a bounty on it yesterday.
Nope, unfortunately. It's just an ordinator's indulgence. It's worth 100 gold. Alright, that was well worth it. Made 100 gold and it only cost me 12 gold. So apparently there's other things down here, like there's a guild trader, provisioner station with a cooking fire. Let me see if I can make something in this fire here. No, I'm not a certified provisioner because we messed up that quest earlier, but nope, can't make anything. What a shame. Need to buy some recipes, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and head back to my new home in Snowmelt Suite. Alright, and that's going to be it for today. In the next episode, we'll continue with the Dark Clouds Over Solitude storyline in Blackreach Caverns. Thanks for watching. See you next time.